Thank you to all the women who have said yes along the way. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a look at last year's Power of Women to Make a Difference luncheon. For more than 85 years now, the United Way has been fighting to ensure New Yorkers live with dignity. Joining us now to talk all about it is Grace Bonilla. She's the new president and CEO of United Way of New York City. 7 months on the job. We're so glad to have you here again.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be with you.
Yeah, the honor is all mine. You've been on our show in the past, and now this is your new role. You have a full plate. A lot has changed for the United Way due to the pandemic, due to the migrant crisis. Talk to us about how you're managing that.
I have an amazing team, and I was left with an amazing legacy. The pandemic was heart-wrenching and awful, but it also brought a lot of opportunities, and opportunities to really look at how we can serve people in a different way. And the reason for me to be at United Way at this moment in time is because I get to experiment with that and really put community at the center. So some of the work that we're doing involves education.
Right.
We're still looking at what does it look like to have kids read at third grade level. We're talking about seeing our kids fully through our Black Studies curriculum. And we're talking about what does it mean to have lost all this academic attainment, and how can we be advocates for our kids and our families so they can catch up and really fulfill their biggest dreams. We're also working in the health space with Black churches to make sure that our communities understand what it means to be healthy. And that's what we learned during COVID. You need those credible messengers to really talk to the community. We're also working in the justice and opportunity space with our criminal justice involved youth, families, so that they can integrate into communities healthy. And I think that when you look at everything we're doing, at the heart of it is how do we create healthy communities regardless of the zip code.
Yeah, and that's a big reason why food insecurity is at the top of your list as well. So many families are going hungry. Before the pandemic started, food wasn't this expensive, and now they take away the bonus and families are like, what are we going to do? So, I mean, the need is great. How do you organize and compartmentalize so many different arms within the United Way?
Absolutely. I mean, it cannot be stressed enough, Cheryl. You're absolutely right. It is a double whammy for so many families. And I love that it's Women's History Month, but we need to value our women.
And girls.
And girls, absolutely. And when you look at who gets hit the hardest by these policies that make no sense, it's women. It's single mothers, but it's also our seniors. So we are worried about the entire community, and the way we respond is really staying in touch with the 600 pantries that we helped to feed the community, make sure we're putting healthy food out there, but also advocating as much as we can so that benefits are accessible to more people. Our college students sometimes have a hard time getting SNAP benefits, and that's why we're here. We're here to meet the moment and help our communities when some of the other systems are failing them.
Yeah, you catch the people when they fall through the cracks. That's
right.
United Way's legacy. Speaking of your legacy, you have a big luncheon coming up.
That's right.
Power of Women, March 14th. Tell us about that.
Yes, March 14th at the Sigfield Ballroom. Very excited. My first as president.
This will be your first. That's right.
It's a little nervous, hoping that it goes well, but the team is doing an amazing job.
That's great.
And it's really an opportunity for us to really celebrate the women, all kinds of women that make up this beautiful city. So Women United is an incredible arm of the work that we do. It's these incredible professional women that come together, not just to network with each other and hold each other and create that tribe that has really lifted me up throughout my life, but also to think about what does New York City need and how can we make that difference?
Well, who better to answer that question than you? You're a seasoned professional and you've spent your life in public service and nonprofits. So we're excited about your leadership, wishing you all the best in your new role. Good to see you, Grace.